All right, we're still here wrestling with Claude Code, which is just failing miserably, truly. This is not going to fix the issue, I can already tell. So, yeah, Claude Code is pretty annoying sometimes. Okay, it looks like it pushed it. Let's not do this. Let's just delete main and push this over main. Okay, so if I go to Flappy Bird, there's a main branch. Let's make sure to set main as the default branch. Okay, now if I do this, I go to Flappy Bird. Okay, so it's got that. Great. Now can I deploy using Vercel? So let's try to deploy this using Vercel. Should be very easy. It says yes. Okay. So we're just going to do it using the web UI instead of using Claude Code. So that should be really easy. So all we have to do is say add new project. We're going to choose a new repo, Flappy Bird. And the root directory is Flappy Bird. Now it doesn't seem to recognize that, which is pretty bad. Let's just try to let it do it. I bet it's wrong. This AI stuff is so bad. It says that should work, so let's try it. Okay, so let's see. Unable to parse. It's deployed, but it says this. All right, let's see. How do we fix this? Okay, so just added some sort of configuration which might fix it allegedly. So if I go to deployments, it says it's ready. And we should be able to see this. Now it just says unable to load file. So it's a new error, which is good. And I'll actually open it here so you guys can see it. So if I go to deployments, we can see that this is the project and this is the error. So I don't think that that's right, what it's saying. Because if I look at the settings of the project, how do I look at that? I'm not actually sure that this AI is correct. There's got to be a way to see the settings. Oh yeah, we have to go to the project. We just click here. Click on settings. And we go to the root directory. The root directory is currently set to this. Okay, now it's saying that we need a different header. Let's try that. All right, now let's take a look at the deployments. Oh, can you guys actually see that? Huh. Looks like it might not be showing the right thing over there. Let me take a look at my OBS. Yeah, I'm pretty confused as to why it's not showing the right thing. What the hell? That is so weird. Maybe I need to restart my OBS. Because that window is not actually there anymore. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm pretty scared, but I think I'm gonna close OBS. So we're gonna okay. Okay, we're streaming, and does it show the stream? Is the stream live? Let's start again. It was actually live. Shoot. Okay, we are live again. Okay, great. It's really me, guys. So we got a new deployment. Now if we go there, now we're seeing this. Wants me to look at the network and look at the headers for that file. Framework JSDR. It wants me to look at the response headers. Here are the response headers. Okay. Alright, it's telling me to check something, so actually a better solution is to rebuild the Unity WebGL without compression or switch to gzip. Can you go to Unity and check? Let's check this out. So if I go to Edit Project Settings, of course it's right here. And then we're gonna go to Player Publishing Settings and Compression Format. Currently set to broadly. Perfect, that's the issue. Vercel is having trouble with broadly compressed files. Let's switch to gzip or disabled. Okay, we'll just switch to gzip. Okay. And so we're gonna do another build. Build profiles and build. Save it to Flappy Bird and replace it. These builds are so slow. I can't imagine releasing a larger game. It's gonna be super slow. So that'll be something to look forward to. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay, so it looks like we got the build now. Does it still have that Vercel JSON file? Just built again. Is the Vercel.json file still present? Make a new one. Flappy Bird. If not. try again. Okay, so we should see a deployment on Vercel. Go to Blackbird. We can see those deployment 5 seconds ago. Oh my god. I did it. I'm gonna send this to my friends. I wonder if it works on my phone. Let's see. I'm just gonna try it on my phone. You guys can't see it. Yeah, it works. Safely say that playing the web browser. But cool. Yeah, I probably won't be shipping apps to the browser. It looks pretty annoying. But I'm glad I figured that out. I think for my first game, I want it to just be a native iPhone app. So I'll get there when I get there, but getting it in the browser is definitely not it. Cool. So I think we're kind of done with this Unity tutorial. It's good that I was able to get it deployed, and I'm happy to move on from it. Oh, hey girl. Daddy's doing his work now. You want to say hi? There she is. You're doing a great job. close enough for her. So yeah, just to recap, we shifted in the browser. I think the music is probably too loud, but I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna go ahead and lower the music. Let me do that. Where's the fucking music? You know what? I can't even find it, so we're just gonna keep it. Alright, so moving forward. Okay, sorry. So yeah. So kind of like, let me take a step back and just try to think about like, or explain kind of like, what is the vision for this game that I'm trying to build? So I have a few different games in mind that are kind of pretty simple, and they're both, there's these two games that I play, and they both involve like placing things on a grid and then taking turns kind of doing this. So I think given that the grid is going to be a big part of it, and that each player is going to have their own board, so to speak, I really need to get that part down. And I want it to be a 3D game, so maybe I should start by, let's take a look. I finished this tutorial from this guy. I wonder if he's got any other good tutorials. Let's see what he says for next steps. Let's start with that, because this tutorial was really high quality.
But the game isn't quite finished yet. There's still a few more things to figure out, though I don't want to tell you how to do everything. So I'm going to give you some suggestions for how to finish up the game, but I want you to try and figure it out for yourself. So first of all, we need to have a game over if the bird goes off the screen. That shouldn't be too hard. There's also a bug where the score can go up even after a game over. Try to solve that one too. We also want sound effects. I want you to add an audio source component to the Logic Manager, fill it with a sound effect file, reference it on the script, and have it play when the score goes up. Then I want you to play around with the particle system to make clouds appear in the game. Next, open the animation window and add some flapping wings to the bird. Then I want you to add another scene to make a title screen, so the game doesn't immediately launch into the action. Here's a clue. You'll need to add this new scene to the build settings window. And finally, if you want a real challenge, use player prefs to save the player's high score to the hard drive and draw that on the UI as well. For each one of these, you may wish to Google the relevant terms, read the Unity docs, watch some quick tutorial videos, or ask for help in the comments down below. Next, you could expand on Flappy Bird, get creative and add in ideas and designs that weren't there in the original iPhone game. For example, with a little messing around, I gave the bird the ability to shoot out a missile, and then I added targets to the pipes. You've now got to hit the target with a missile to open a gap you can flap through. It's pretty cool and adds a lot more depth to the simple game. In fact, I'd love to see how you might expand on the original game. If you make something interesting, record a bit of footage, pop it on YouTube, and drop a link in the comments. I might feature some of them in the future. And then I'd recommend you take another simple game and try to remake it in Unity like we just did right now. This is a great technique because you don't have to worry about art or design, just the code. And the problem-solving puzzles you'll face are a perfect example of what real game development will be like. Good candidates for this include Pong, Space Invaders, Breakout, Pop the Lock, Angry Birds, various WarioWare minigames, and that dinosaur game that plays in Chrome if your internet's broken. So in this video, I wanted to teach you the fundamental concepts behind Unity, but the rest is up to you. Luckily, I reckon this sort of hands-on, self-directed, learn from your mistakes style of learning is the most fun and effective way to make stuff stick. But we'll see. Let me know how you got on in the comments down below. And if you want to watch my game development story, which is still ongoing, promise, then click here for episode 1 of Developing. Thanks very much to my patrons. They're the reason you don't get mid-roll ads in a long video like this one. You can help support GMTK at Patreon Games. But
okay, so this guy gave a bunch of ideas that don't sound super exciting, but I'm going to try to go through them anyways.
The game isn't quite finished yet. There's still a few more things to figure out, though I don't want to tell you how to do everything. So I'm going to give you some suggestions for how to finish up the game, but I want you to try and figure it out for yourself. So first of all, we need to have a game over if the bird goes off the screen. That shouldn't be too hard. There's also a bug where the score...
I don't think the game over with the off the screen is that important, but we can just ask Claude to do it. It should be pretty easy. Add a game over condition such that when the bird goes off the screen, the game over screen appears. Sure, we can use a dead zone.
Score can go up.
Okay, so let's see. I don't even know how to check this one, so that's okay.
Even after a screen. That shouldn't be too hard. There's also a bug where the score can go up even after a game over. Try to
fix a bug where the score can go up even after the game is over. Actually, that I already know how to do that. We'll just do like an if is alive check in the increment score function, but Claude can do that pretty quickly. So let's just see Claude do it. Yep. So yeah, in the add score function, it's just going to check if not is game over. I see, because we don't have access to the bird.isAlive here, so that'll do it. All right, let's see what else it thinks we should do.
Solve that one too. We also want sound effects. I want you to add an audio source component.
Let's add sound effects in a separate commit. Fix minor bugs. We do need to run another build to ship it. So that's going to be a constant thing. Okay, just run a build now. Replace. Just gonna play it once while it builds. Okay, game over. Did I get any points? Yeah, I got 2 points. Not bad. Oh, cool, you can make it take over the whole screen. I wonder if that works on mobile. Okay, cool. So we got the new build, so we can actually push the new build that has these small changes. Push minor fixes with build. Build includes new fixes. And we can push that, and that'll trigger another deployment, which is not important. That's gonna do. We're gonna find out, but I'm assuming this will apply textures to this to make it look like that. Which I don't know that I really want it to look exactly like that, but I'm excited to see what it spits out. Kind of like this night, it's different. This one has got a little bit more of like a cartoony Warcraft 3 look, which I think honestly is a good way to go. Yeah, so yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is make a game where you can just place units in a chessboard fashion. So, but let's stay focused on the task at hand, right? Okay, so we got to figure out this audio thing. Did he give us the audio stuff? Let's see if we go to assets. Let's see, he's given us something. He did not give us the audio, which is kind of annoying. There's like a website, sample Unity audio. There's a free sound effects pack, so we'll start with that. It's a really small project. How? Oh, it's 800 views in the last week. Alright, so how do I add sound effects? Should we maybe watch his video to see what he did?
Try to solve that one too. We also want sound effects. I want you to add an audio source component to the Logic Manager, fill it with a sound effect file, reference it on the script.
Okay, so let's do that. So in the Logic Manager, we're going to go and add an audio source. And the resource, it's got to be somewhere here, right? So I'm going to import this into the project, which is going to have this thing called FreePack. Now, it's doing something. I hope these are game objects, or whatever these things are called, because that would be nice. Okay, so it says it's in the project, but I don't see it here. Wonder where it shows up. How do I see where it is? Okay, so anyways, in our Logic Manager, we've added an audio source. Okay, they're all here. I don't know how it finds them. Can I hear it? Oh, man. Oh, here we go. So these are like assets. Is there a way to like preview it or play it? Please let there be a way. Oh shit. These are loud. Okay, I don't think we want this auto cannon. And I wonder if there's a way to lower the volume. It's not that bad. What is this dragon stuff? Sound effects are kind of crazy. Okay, what about this flare gun? Why is everything just a fucking explosion, dude? Did you consider just like a little bell? Come on. There's gotta be something not annoying in here. How about the ice cave? Alright. I mean, this is honestly really annoying.
The source component to the Logic Manager, fill it with a sound effect file, reference it on the
Okay. How about this rowboat sound? What's this one? This is a good sound, but I don't want all of it. Can I like take part of it? Not really. Here's magic spell. This guy make these sounds. So we're just gonna do the handgun. It's super easy. Yeah. Every time you get a point, it just makes a handgun sound. I like that. Cool. So let's go ahead and in the Logic Manager, we're gonna use handgun 1. All right. So we don't want this. We want handgun. Cool. Got handgun 1. Now, gonna go back.
Audio source component to the Logic Manager, fill it with a sound effect file, reference it on the script, and have it play.
How do I reference this on the script? That's cool, but like, how did he reference it?
Logic Manager, fill it with a sound effect file, reference it on the script, and have it.
So let's open the Logic script now. This crap. There's 10,000 changes.